We're on your truck.
So we're here at the one and only Homeowners Insurance parking lot.
I guess we're letting everyone know that we're moving, right?
We're not moving yet. But anyways, if you guys can see in our background, as we're enjoying this lovely sunny day.
It's lovely.
We have our new structure, our new building that's being built. I think it'll be ready by this fall. We're here to talk about homeowners insurance.
Yeah.
The housing market is still going hard here in Yuma.
It's hot.
Hottest days of the year.
God, why is it so hot today?
We've talked to several realtors in our past episodes. What episode is this, Diana?
I don't know, man.
It's episode 35.
35.
El Canal 35.
35.
Channel 35, episode 35. And what we're talking about is homeowners policies.
Right.
We talked about them before. There's a lot of construction still going on in Yuma. A lot of people buying homes, new homes, older homes, condominiums, townhomes.
Right.
So there's different types of homes being sold. And why don't we talk about a little bit about the coverages that are required, or the type of quotes we can do for these types of homes, Diana?
Well, sometimes what the lender or the mortgage company would ask for is a course of construction.
A course of construction. And I've seen those a lot with USDA loans.
Right.
So if you're part of a USDA loan and you're building a home that's going to be financed by USDA, usually they ask you to buy the course of construction insurance.
They ask you to buy it for the entire year, though.
They ask you to pay for the entire year?
Yes.
So the owner or the lender of the building would probably ask for it to have a course of construction in case it would burn down before it ever finished getting built. Right?
So that way the structure is covered.
Okay, so that's a course of construction. The same
Yes.
thing happens if you're having a brand new home built. Your lender might ask you to get a course of construction policy, and those we offer here at Homeowners Insurance at very inexpensive rates.
Right.
We can cover contents if you are going to have stuff inside of the home, or we can exclude the contents.
Right.
Which means we won't put them on there. They're not that expensive because the home is not fully built, or the building is not fully built. But it still protects you in case of a loss.
Crap, they started the demolition!
An unexpected loss that would happen prior to the full construction of the home or the building. Now, on townhomes and condos, what's the difference between a townhome policy and a condo policy?
Well, condos, typically sometimes you share walls with your neighbor.
Lawrence, can't you just pretend like we can't hear each other through the wall?
Oh, sorry, man. And over there or something?
What they would do is the HOA would actually take care of the outside.
What's a HOA?
What?
I mean the HOA. The HOA.
Homeowners Association.
Acronym, Homeowners Association, okay? As the HOA, the Homeowners Association, usually covers the outer walls. So
Right.
in this case, if you're sharing a condo, a shared wall with a different condo, if it's a condo policy, we'll cover the inner walls.
Yes.
And that Homeowners Association policy,
We'll cover the outer walls.
and we do those. We do HOA policies as well. If you're a owner of a condo complex and you need a Homeowners Association policy, we can do that for the owners of the condo complex through a commercial policy.
Right.
Now, for the client that's gonna purchase a condo, he needs to cover the inner walls and have liability in case it burns down. The HOA will build the building again.
Right.
And your personal condo policy will take care of the
inside.
Townhomes are a lot more different than the condo ones because on townhomes we cover inner and outer walls,
Right.
like a regular home
A
policy.
tiny home.
I live in a tiny home. My parents downsized to make a smaller footprint on the environment.
Now we do need to know if your townhome is the end unit, the center unit, because it gives us different rates.
Right.
So we always ask our clients, or we look at the pictures, or we do home inspections to verify what part of the complex the townhome is sitting in. Do we cover the swimming pool if it's a public pool?
No.
That would be the HOA, right?
Right, would be HOA.
Okay. Other policies that we do is renters.
We do renters.
Okay. Can you tell me something about the renter? What's included in the renters policy?
The renters is included with your personal property, which is contents, in case of anything, theft, loss, vandalism.
Vandalism.
It'd take care of your contents.
I look very kaifan.
You look very exotic right now. It won't take care of the building because, again, it's HOA.
Okay.
But it'll take care of your stuff because the HOA is not responsible for your contents.
Okay, but the renters will cover your liability, your television, your microwave.
If you have one.
If it's yours, if it's part of the renter's package, well then that's covered by the renters.
It also covers loss of use.
Loss of use. What's loss of use? A lot of people don't know what loss of use.
Loss of use is in case of a loss, the company will actually give you money to stay at a hotel.
So let's say my home burns down or my apartment complex burns down. They'll give me money for me to go stay in a hotel and get some food while the repairs are being done.
That's correct.
How about we just order room service and watch a couple of bad movies?
Yeah, that does sound like fun.
Usually it's up to a year that they'll pay out, right?
Up to a year.
All right, so there's different coverages and packages that are available. Make sure you ask your insurance agent to review these coverages with you. Recently, you were doing a home that had a
Duplex.
duplex. Was it duplex or triplex?
It's a fourplex.
It's a fourplex. There we go. So this fourplex. Tell me a little bit about this client of yours.
So this is an interesting case because the client is actually living in the place that she's renting out. So it's a landlord policy, but it's also a homeowner's policy.
Okay, so this lady or gentleman has a really big house, and then he subdivided that big house to make it separate units.
To make separate units.
Which makes it a fourplex now.
A fourplex.
Because it's 3 units that they rent.
Right.
And they have their own personal home
in that
attached
same unit.
to it.
Yes, that's correct.
So we're working on a policy with them that is going to cover the homeowner and cover the tenants.
And cover the tenants.
Okay, but the tenants still have to get their own renter's policy.
It is very recommended.
Okay. And it's up to your landlord whether they require it or not, but it's very recommended that you do get it, that way your own personal property is protected. Because in this case, let's say that complex burns down, the homeowner's personal property will be covered, right? But not the renters?
Not the renters, no.
Okay, all right. So make sure you talk to insurance agents about all the coverages that are available. Get the right protection, guys. We've had a lot of phone calls recently because of the changes in the limits of Arizona. So I know we covered that on the past episode regarding the limits changing. Guess what, guys? They're kicking in and people are having a little bit of a heart attack.
Because of the upgrades.
Yeah, the upgrades and the premium changes. So this is not the insurance companies that made those changes. This is the state of Arizona. The requirements kick in July 1st. But if you got your renewal already, you already saw the change in premium.
Right.
Because you went from having $30,000 of liability coverage per car to $50,000. So that's $20,000 more of liability coverage. If you have 4 cars on your policy, 4 times 30 is 120, right?
Right.
And now those 4 cars require $50,000 for liability coverage, which 4 times 5 is $200,000. That's an added $80,000 in coverage. Yeah, boom. And like we talked about, the prices went boom. Renters insurance, guys, if you have renters insurance, it'll help you a lot to lower your premium on your auto insurance.
We also have that new discount, rent to own. If you're renting to owning that property, we can give you a discount too.
Isn't that a television? Anyways.
What?
Rent to own furniture.
Isn't that like rent a center or something?
Something like that.
You rent a center to sit on.
Yes, to sit. So we're in the center. Can't wait for our new building to get finished. I'm glad we were out here to show you guys a little bit about how our new construction's going. We'll keep you updated and let you know when our grand opening will be. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching Insurance Talk. See you next week.
Bye.
So
I was like,
I just hate acronyms.
Aaron would know what
that was uncalled for.
Let's try not to put that.
Unpresented.
Stop it.